America's cool. America's awesome. We have open doors for anyone who wants to be an American. However, there is no space for an hyphenated American. I'm Indian. There is no Indian American. You're an American.
I think the median Trump voter have no problem with people calling themselves Irish Americans or Italian Americans. And part of the reason I think, even though those ethnicities were not really considered quote unquote white by like WASP in New York and New England at the time, I think the reason that it all kind of melted together is that there was an assimilation that the Bannons of the world don't think can happen from other cultures. And that is totally debatable. I think they're terrified about what's happened in the UK, but Indian culture is not the same as Middle Eastern culture. I think there's a conflation that happens. So, for example, one of the best examples, Thomas Sowell writes about Nigerian immigrants and how Nigerian immigrants, he uses this as a way to say there's no unique like racial reason for some of these discrepancies in wealth and prison and stuff among Black Americans and white Americans. And he talks about how Nigerians just assimilate fabulously, very successful lives in the United States. And I think that's the most charitable version of why the right is more hesitant about people who have had problems assimilating into other countries. But it's easy to conflate like South Asian, Middle Eastern. I should say they make it easy.
to quote the Vivek tweet, it's the big word.
Okay, first of all, hilarious.